Hi, it's Marcia, and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite books. Hey, number 10 on my list is Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendra Blake. This book is about Cass Lowood. He is no ordinary guy. He hunts dead people. I sound really weird. People like Anna Dressed in Blood. Anna is a ghost, and she lives in this house, and, well, it was the house she was murdered in. And anyone who has ever stepped foot in that house has died. Well, except Cass, because he kind of walks straight in and straight out, which I'm just like, well, what's the point? You're meant to kill everyone that walks into your house. Anyway, Cass knows he must destroy her, but he cannot bring himself to do it. And I don't know what happens in the end. Actually, I do. I just don't want to tell you. So, yeah, that's that one. The next book in my top 10, book number 9, is Maleficent 7 by Derek Landy. This is a scholarly peasant book. It's like, it's 7.5, I think. It's an in-between book, but to make sense of it, you kind of have to read the series. But this is about one of the characters, Tanith. Tanith Laura. She was scary enough when she fought on the good side, but now she has a remnant bonded to herself. Now she is something else entirely different, and she wants to do her part to usher in the end of the world. It's a good day to be a bad guy. That's the Maleficent 7. The next book in my top 10, which is book number 8, is Shiver by Maggie Stepfather. This book is about two characters, and you see from both their perspectives. It is about Grace and Sam. Sam is a wolf that lives out in the forest behind Grace's backyard. And when Grace was about 6, she got pulled out into the forest by a pack of wolves. And they were going to eat her, like, full on. But Sam stopped them from it. So, ever since then, Grace has seen Sam as her wolf, the one that saved her. But Sam is a werewolf. So, yeah, that's that book. The next book on my pile is Alice in Zombieland by Jenna Showalter. I just practiced it out. Jenna Showalter. This was recommended to me by a friend who is deeply obsessed with this series. She won't rest until she sent every walking corpse back to its grave, forever. If anyone had told Alice Bell that her entire life would change course between one heartbeat and the next, she would have laughed. From blissful to tragic, innocent to ruined, please. But that's not all it took. That's all it took. One heartbeat, a blank, a breath, a second, and everything she knew and loved was gone. Her father was right. The monsters are real. To avenge her family, Allie must learn to fight the undead. To survive, she must learn to trust the baddest of bad boys, Cole Holland. But Cole has secrets of his own, and if Allie isn't careful, those secrets might just prove to be more dangerous than these zombies. Yes, this book was recommended to me by a friend. It's a trilogy. I read the whole trilogy, read it quite quickly. I read the final one not long ago. My friend had it, and I just kind of stole it from her. I'm just like, can I borrow it? And she brings it. I'd like snatched it and ran off. Anyway, she's probably going to be watching this video, so I'm just going to say, hi, Katie! Anyway, the next book on my top 10, which is book number 5, is Moonlight and Ashes by Sophie Mason. This book is about Selena, who is a moon sister. The story of Cinderella as you've never heard it before. A girl whose fortune had plummeted from wealthy daughter to servant girl. A magic hazel twig, a prince, a desperate escape from danger. This is not the story of a girl whose fairy godmother arranges her future. This is the story of Selena, who will take charge of her own destiny and learn that her magic is not to be feared but celebrated. Yes, I got this book from a friend at school. Well, last year, she was reading this, and I kind of took it from her desk, and I was reading the blurb, and I thought it sounded really good, so I went and bought it myself, and it has turned out to be one of the best books I've ever read. It's quite thin. It's got me out of so many reading slumps. I know that for a fact. The next book on my pile, which is book number 6. No, that was number 6. I can't count. I just said number 5. Book number 6. Book number 5. This is Scott Ugly Peasant, Dark Days. This is the 4th book in the Scott Ugly Peasant series. I won't explain too much. I'm probably going to do a whole book review on Scott Ugly Peasant, so yeah. I love this series. This series was recommended to me by a friend as well. It's recommended to me by Amy, so hi Amy! She'll be probably watching this too, because all my friends are obsessed with watching me on YouTube. I mean, don't blame them. But anyway, yes, Scott Ugly Peasant, Dark Days. I actually finished this series before Amy. Well, technically, I haven't finished it yet, but I'm a lot further than she is. Anyway, the next book on my pile, which is book number 4, is Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. I started reading this book because I think it was read by Zoe. Recommended this quite a few times, and I thought it looks really good and it sounds really good, so I'm going to read it. And oh god, it was amazing. It's like my favorite book of all time. Yes, I won't read the blurb because it's quite thick. It's like that much. I'm not reading it. I'll probably do a book review on that one. The next book on my pile, which is book number 3, is The Forsaken by Lisa Abstassi. This is what the blurb says. Every teenager must take the test. If you pass, you live. If you fail, you're forsaken. Alina wakes up on the wheel, alone, abandoned, and exiled, and she's forsaken. She failed the test, so she's been sent to the wheel, and she has to fight to live. So yeah, that's lovely. This is probably a really good book for people that love the Hunger Games. I thoroughly enjoyed the Hunger Games, and I thoroughly enjoyed that book. So yeah, the next book on my pile is a book that is kind of from the Shiver series, but it's kind of not, because it's about 2 completely different characters. But to understand it, you'd have to read the Shiver series, but you don't have to. But it's Sinner by Maggie Steffata. This, you can't even see the cover. I'll go like that. This is about 2 other characters in the book. I won't explain too much because I'll probably ruin the series. But yeah. The final book, which is book number 1, one of my favorite books, I only recently just bought. It is part of the Alice in Zombieland series, only it's not. The Alice in Zombieland series is a trilogy, and I've read all 3 books, but this is kind of like a 4th book about 2 different characters, and this is A Mad Zombie Party. This is about Frosty and Camilla. And yeah, I won't say too much because we'll ruin the series. So yeah, they are my top 10 favorite books of all time so far. And I hope you liked. If you have any ideas on series I should read, or videos I should post, or books I should read, please comment below, and I will be leaving my social media account names below. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!